Hi, it's Jen, and I'm getting ready to walk down the aisle at my April 16th wedding.
Well, Jen didn't want to have to roll down the aisle.
It was important for me to walk down the aisle because I never really pictured myself rolling down the aisle.
Her and her therapist were originally going to work on using a walker with her braces, so I figured, well, instead of using a walker, why can't she just use two people on both sides of her?
I pictured myself walking down the aisle traditionally with my dad. So now I have my dad on my arm and my brother on my arm. It's important for me to practice in the dress because it gives me a sense of not being able to see my feet, because on the day I'm not going to be able to look down at my feet and see where my placement is and make sure everything's okay like I normally do when I have no dress on. So when I practice with the crinoline and with the dress over top, it gives me the feel of the heaviness of the dress, and it also gives me the feeling of being able to use my senses to kind of tell where my foot is and be confident to take the next step forward rather than worrying about where my foot placement is. So I'll have a lot more practice. Practice dress actually was a donation from a lady that works in the inpatient spinal cord injury center.
And we share a gym with the Center for Spinal Cord Injury Recovery, and I heard Jen and her therapist talking about the fact that she had just gotten engaged.
She saw us walking arm in arm without anything around my legs.
And her therapist had asked what type of wedding dress she had envisioned herself in. And she said, you know, a ball gown with a full train and a big skirt. And the first thing that came to my mind was, oh my gosh, you have to practice. I couldn't believe how heavy my dress was. She was walking by and I told her. And
she had mentioned that she had just gotten married, and if we wanted to use her dress to practice in, that we were more than welcome to. So I was very appreciative of that.
I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. You can borrow my dress. Trash it. I'm like, I'm done with it.